Okay, guys, so we're going to pick up where we left off. And again, if you didn't see my first video where I showed you what I will be planting in my garden for this spring season, check out that video. Because I kind of let you know everything that I be planting, but I didn't want that video to be so long. So, um, yeah, so I ended where I ended it. Okay, so I got my beds drawn out. What um, beds they are. And now we're just going to put what we're going to be planting in each bed. This will be the new bed, and I have not named that one yet because I kind of want to keep it in the same theme of sun. So I'm going to think of a name, or if you guys got any suggestions, let me know. Put them down in the comments and give me some. Hey guys, so I have finished. This is the final product of the garden layout for spring 2026. So we have the three raised beds, and then we have the two elevated um, beds. So in the first raised bed, we're going to put nasturtiums on all four corners of the bed. We're going to do 8 onions, three bell peppers. Then I'm going to do another 16 onions next to the in between the bell peppers. I'm going to do another three bell peppers here on the end, and I'm gonna put my tomatoes on the back row. And I have 4 tomato plants, so 2 of each variety of those on the back. And I might go along on the other side and just put some marigolds. I guess we will see. And then over in my other bed, I have some nasturtiums and marigolds on the four corners again. I'm gonna put my 4 jalapeno plants on the back row, and I'm gonna do 16 onions. I am gonna trellis my cantaloupe, see how that does. I'm gonna do 6 beets and 4 okra plants. This is my first time growing okra and beets, so I'm only doing a small amount of those just to see how they do for me. And I do have a little bit of extra space, so I probably just either fill it in with maybe a few more okras and beets. We'll see as we get started. Then over in this bed is going to be mostly the potatoes. So I have marigolds on all four corners, potatoes. We're going to do 8 onions, and we're going to do some pumpkin on a stick in that bed, in the third bed. And then in my 2 elevated beds, we're going to do cucumber and bush peas. I have a bush pea variety, so that's what we're going to be planting in that bed. And as of right now, the only thing that's going to be planting in this bed is bush beans, marigolds, and some nasturtium. And I also put marigolds and nasturtiums on all four corners of this bed as well. So this is everything that we're planting again. And the salad bowl, bunching onion, and carrots will be planted elsewhere, not in my raised garden bed. So that's why they are not included in this little layout that I have going on. And I try to do different, like a variety of things in all the beds. That way, um, when I'm rotating out the crops, it won't be too hard or much for me because I mix up all the beds all the time. So yes, that is the plan for 2026 spring garden. So I'm going to get my seed station set up. We'll be recording that and get the seed started now that I kind of know how many of each plant I'm going to be doing and everything. But guys, thank you for joining me. Remember, please like, share, and subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye. Um, and last year I purchased marigolds from B&B Farms, the nursery where I live, and I saved some of the seeds to try to grow my own. So I'm gonna see if they germinate this year or not. If I was looking up, someone sent a message. Where are they? Oh, and I also grew, I got excited right there. I'm sorry for yelling. But last year, these, I grew 4 of them. So I put how many I grew. But I'm going to grow a ton of these. These attracted so many bees. And they're so pretty. So, yeah. But this thing is messy. Like, I done lost a lot of the seeds. But I'm just going to take them outside and toss them right in front of my house, in front of those 2 big trees, into those 2 big flower pots that I have in front of my house, because I love to put flowers in there. So they're going to do what it do. Damn, I'm going to put this all over this book. But these are my little marigolds that I saved from the ones I bought last year. So I hope they germinate. If not, I'll purchase more. But yeah, excited for that. But let me show you what I was about to show you. So I tried a companion plant, and I have this, and I think it worked for me good last year. So I'm going to be using it again this year, and I highlighted everything that I'm going to be growing. Well, that I grew last season, because it's very obvious I don't have any garlic. But whatever. So, oh, that's like my little season task and things, or whatever. But whatever. All right, so let's figure this out. All right, so let me zoom you guys in so y'all can kind of see. But clean up some of this mess. See what I'm doing? I got seeds all over the daggone table. And I'm also going to show you guys this. I ordered this from Etsy because I like little pumpkin fall decor. So I'm going to try it. As you can see, I didn't put all of my fall decor away. And I just noticed that when I started recording this video. But whatever. I'll get it. Alright, so let me move you guys in so that you guys can see. Hold on. Okay, so hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Maybe see a little bit better. I'm moving in a little closer. Alright, so like I said, Sunshine is the bed that's out in my field. I'm about to take you guys outside to see the garden so you can actually visually see what I'm talking about. Well, not this video, it's cold outside. But anyway, so we have Sunshine, Sunflower, Canary, Mellow, 2 elevated raised beds here. You can see my little line. This right here is the lemon drop one that was here. We're not playing that one out right today. So Sunshine, since that one gets the most sun, I'm going to definitely put my peppers in there. Maybe I'll get a better harvest. So what I do, I'm gonna do 2 of each one. So since I have 3 peppers, I'm going to do the 3 peppers, and my bed is 4 inches wide. So I'm going to do them going that way. So I'm going to put a pepper, and I just put P. Lets me know that I'm doing a pepper. I'm not good at how much space supposed to be in between each one. So, I don't know. We're going to put a pepper, and a pepper, and I'm doing another pepper in that bed as well. Then I think, like with peppers, I can do bell peppers, bush beans. I don't know if it's on the bell peppers or peppers. Okay, it's just peppers. So onions, okra, parsnips, peas, tomatoes, not bush beans, carrots and basils and eggplants. So I am putting tomatoes over in there. So I'm doing 2 each tomato. So we're gonna put a tomato. I'm trying to think, what should I put in the middle? I think I'm gonna put some onions in the middle, since I'm doing 12 of each. So you know what? I'm gonna put an onion in between, because the onion does go with tomatoes too, right? So I be trying to companion plants. So bush beans, cabbages, carrots, onions. Okay, onions. So we're gonna put 6 of the onions. I don't know which onions. but we're gonna put onions. So we're gonna put 6 of those, and they don't take up a lot of space, so I probably get all 6 in one row. Six of those in one row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably can get all 12 in one row because they only need like an inch or two spacing, I want to say, for onions. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know what? We'll just do 2 rows. 2 rows to be on the safe side. But I think that's a lot of space. when we actually go out there and plant, we'll change it up. But I want to say it's only like 1 inch. I think I can get all 12 of onions in one row. But we'll see. But we're going to plant the tomatoes in this row as well. And we're going to do, I think all 4 I'm going to go together. You know what? I'm just going to do 2 beside each other. Like that. And then I'm going to do some, because I think I can plant beets and okras with them as well. I'm going to put some marigolds in this thing. Oh, nasturtiums. I'm doing nasturtiums too. So I'm going to put some nasturtiums in this bed. Basil in this bed. It's cabbages out there now, but I don't know if they're going to survive to the original home. So we're going to put some nasturtiums over here. And I'll put some marigolds. So we're going to put an M for marigold around these, like on the outskirts. And then we're going to do some nasturtiums around the end. And then I'm thinking I'm going to do another onion in between. So I'm going to do another onion over here. I might can get more than 12 when you think about it. So we just going to go with the 6 right now though, because I'm pretty sure that I can get what y'all. Alright, so that's that bed. Now I'm pretty sure I can get more in this one, but we're okay. So I think I want to put some beets in this bed too. I'm pretty sure I can get the onions in like one row. So I'm gonna put some beets in this bed near these peppers. So instead of, I'm gonna put like maybe like marigolds around the edges, and maybe do like a beets like in between each one. So I'll do like maybe 3 beets here or 4 beets here. I'll do 4 beets here. Do beets get along with onions? You know, if they don't, they're gonna get along today, because we're gonna make it work. I ain't gonna stress myself out about it. They do good with onions. They ain't say they don't do good with peppers. They don't do good with both cold beans though. Alright, so that's that bed. We're gonna do a few beets in this bed. We're gonna do our peppers, our tomatoes, and we're gonna do some onions, some nasturtiums, and some marigolds. Alright, in the sunflower bed, that's majority going to be potatoes. So I'm doing 3 different kind of potatoes. Last year I didn't do as many potatoes, so I'm doing an entire bed for potatoes, and my potatoes don't be ready until like June. And then once June come, I'll put over in that bed I will put like the watermelon over there, because in this bed I'm doing the cantaloupe, and I want to do a trellis cantaloupe. So I'm going to trellis the cantaloupe and see how it grows. And then, but inside the trellis cantaloupe, I was trying to see if I can put the okra with it, but I don't know. Let's see. So pumpkin, oh, we can do pumpkin on a stick with the melons, and Oh, so melons and watermelons don't go together? I would have thought they would have did great together. Cucumbers don't do great with them either. So nasturtiums, marigolds do good with this. Oregano. Um, that's just stuff to provide pest control, whatever. All right, let's see. Where is okra? Because that's what I need to focus on right now. Okra's not even in here. Why not? Is okra a fall thing and not a winter thing? Or can you just put it near anything? Onion family, asparagus. You know what? We're gonna put some onions and cantaloupe together today. So I'm gonna draw my little trellis because I really want to trellis it, and I wanted to put it's my little trellis. So don't laugh at it. But we're gonna put a cantaloupe. So I'm gonna put a C right there at the bottom, and then we're gonna put some okra. I'm gonna put it over here so it won't feel like, you know, if they don't go together. It'll be like a nice spacing. I put okay okra, but whatever. So we're gonna do that. Probably like 2 rows. How many plants should I plant? This is my first time planting okra. How many okra pods did you get from one plant? Maybe I should Google that. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 6 because most of my seed pots are in sets of 6 or they're in sets of 6. So we'll say 6. I'll do 3 rows of 3. Okay. And then my beans I'm doing up here. So I'm doing just beans because last year I did not have any success with planting them out in those 2 raised beds. So I'm going to plant them up here, and then I can baby them. And then we're going to do peas in the other one. That way I can baby them. And then I can and I'm doing bush peas and bush beans. So the variety of peas that I got is like a bush, so I don't need a trellis. So that's going to be good. And I'm putting them right here at the door, so that's the first thing I see when I go out, so I can constantly baby them. And then as I can also just constantly keep replanting them as, you know, I pick the pods and things like that off of the bush beans and everything. And then eventually in this one though, it'll be swapped out with something else. I don't know yet though, after the peas. But I want to get enough peas that I can save for my family. Okay, so let's do this bed right here. And this bed right here, I'm going to do the jalapenos. So we're doing 2 of each jalapeno. And then I'm going to do the no, not right here. So I'm doing mostly potatoes. So, so we're going to do potatoes. I could get like 5 of them, whatever, and a thing. But I think I could put peppers with my potatoes, because I know watermelon can go with potatoes. So where is oh, watermelon only do good with broccoli, corn, and garlic and radishes, but it doesn't say it doesn't do good with peppers either. So they're getting some jalapenos and onions because I need to fill it in. So I'm also gonna put some, so I know for sure I'm putting onions, my tomatoes, my peppers, and then when I go out there and I plant it, I'm gonna leave like a section that I know is gonna be for my peppers. I'm gonna leave that empty, and I'm gonna put I'm gonna do rows of my onions. That makes sense. And then I'm gonna do potatoes. So I want to keep that bed mostly potatoes, I think. And this one is going to a cantaloupe, and you start your cantaloupe earlier than you start your watermelon, because when they come out, I'll be putting the watermelon in. And that's 6 feet of potatoes. Yeah, so we're just gonna put some jalapenos over here. I'm only putting 4 plants. And then I want to put some onions over here, the other sets of onions, because I just like a little variety of everything over in all my beds, so something be growing in the bed the entire season. And now I have my cantaloupe, my onions, and my okra, and I'm put I probably should put a few little beets over here too. Put a few little beets over here. I'll put some beets with these peas. Well, I'll probably put some peas out here. I don't know. It's just that when I put my peas out there last year, it did not do good. I don't know. But I'll come back with the finished product and show you what I came up with. But for sure, my beans and peas will definitely be right here at the front door. These are smaller beds, so I can't put a lot in there. So it's only a 2x3. So I probably can only put like 3 plants in each one of those. So I will have to constantly keep rotating those out, especially the bush beans. If I want to get enough beans to at least feed my family for a while. The okra, I'm going to look to see how many pods I get from each plant to determine how many I should grow, because this is my first time growing those. So yeah, I don't want this video to be too long, so sorry for rambling. But yes, please like, share, and follow me as we go on this journey together. Again, like I said, I am a beginner gardener, so I am learning as I go. So I would appreciate all fun tips that you have for me, some suggestions or what I should do, or what can and cannot go, even though I'm trying to follow a little companion plant. But if you have done it and it worked for you, if it not worked for you, you know, let me know, and so that I can yeah, make sure I have a successful spring garden. So just let me know, give me some tricks, tips, and everything, and I'm going to finish this and I will show you my final plan. Bye.